Hey everybody, it's Chaymie here and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Adventure on a limited edition doll from the Disney store from the movie Frozen 2. Alright, so in this video I'm going to start off with Anna, and Elsa's review will come up separately later on. So right off the bat, I just have to say that for the first time in forever, I'm more in love with an Anna doll than Elsa. I usually preferred Elsa more, but this Anna is perfect. For the packaging, they went with the facetted angular box styles that they have been doing for the live action dolls, complete with strings and ribbons and all that. But I do like them actually, even though I kind of prefer the old boxes more, but they work as well. On the top of the window, it does have the Frozen 2 logo there, which is a nice touch. Taking a closer look, the box design have a metallic sheen to them, so that's really nice. It kind of shines under lighting. And on the bottom it says Anna, and she is a limited edition of 6,300. And I love the fact that the grasses on the box kind of transitions into the plastic window as well. Gives a seamless look to it. And I love the way the leaves and the trees shine. Here is the description on the back of the box. You guys can pause and read it if you'd like. And now let's take her out. So as you all know, these boxes are comprised of 3 different parts. You have the first main cardboard cover, and then the plastic cover, and then the part that the doll is stuck to, and of course the back part. And look at this amazing design on the plastic sleeve. They haven't been doing much lately. It's always, even if they do, it's white, but I love the fact that they're colored to match the box design and the doll's color scheme. It's pretty dope. And here is the doll. So she's attached to this backboard piece first. And here is my certificate, which is 3312 out of 6,300. Let's take one final look at her before we take her out of the box. I always like to do that because once you take them out, you will never get that pose again. And I noticed there are little holes on the base of the stand, probably for the wires to go through. And again, before I take her out, I just wanted to compare her to the original Snow Gear Anna doll. We'll get into detail later on that. Now it's time to cut her loose. And she's out of the box. So first up, right off the box, I noticed that her feet is a little loose. They kind of swivel like a puppet. Dangly feet. And the hair is a little matted, but we can fix that later. So here is Anna out of the box. So in her full glory, I'm gonna give you a very badly executed 360 look, which I had a turntable for this. And this scissor stand, so like always, it's a saddle stand where her legs go between the stands. Kind of sounds painful, ouch, but and let's start off with her face and her hair. So I really love the face and the hair execution on this doll. It's very detailed. She has rooted eyelashes, which aren't it's a good length. Sometimes they made it too long and they look very wonky, but I love this length. And I love that she's staring straight on. They usually do like side eyes, but I love the fact that she's like staring right at you. She's like, I'm ready to do this. And her hair, it's very detailed actually. They could have just done like a braid in the back, but they actually had 3 pieces twisted, and which comes down to form the braid. And then of course the braid, they also hid it underneath. So it's like she's not using any rubber bands. It's like knotted with her own hair, but it's not. It actually has a rubber band underneath, but I love the fact that they hid it. And the rest of her hair, I like it because, you know, on a collector standpoint, you can see that, oh, it's not very nicely styled, but in the movie, it's not like very defined curls either. She just have wavy hair, so it works. The thing I didn't like is that it's very cut very blunt, It looks very unnatural. So that's the thing I would complain about. But aside from that, it's great. And I love how nicely styled her bangs are as well. Alright, let's move on to the outfit. So her outfit is comprised of 3 parts: the cape, the dress, the pants. And compared to the look in the movie, I'd say they got it pretty much accurate. Alright, so for the cape, or the coat, or a jacket, I don't even know how to call this, but I really like it. It's attached with this little metallic chain. It's an actual metal chain, so that's awesome. It has these very bright magenta lining underneath. And it has a nice little collar is there as well, so like the execution on this coat jackety thing is great. And I love the fact that her hands poke out through the cape. I would want to wear that in real life. That's pretty cool. And on the back of her cape, there are little embroidery and gem details on the bottom. And her coat is actually paneled. It's not tricked to look that it's paneled, but it's actually paneled, so that's pretty dope. And let's take her out of her jacket. So it's a little tricky. You have to have some patience for that. But here it is, taking her jacket off. I'm sorry, Christoph, I beat you to it. And here is the cape by itself. So it's a little stiff. So, but you know, it's on a doll, so what can you expect? And here is Anna with her dress underneath. So she has like a little button or a buckle or a crest thing. And the undershirt is not 2 layers though, but it's executed very nicely that it's not very obvious. And there are some little beaded linings on her sleeves, as well as her cuffs. And her cuffs are embroidered. And of course, as always, it attaches with Velcro on the back. And then we have her dress, skirt-ish thingy. So it has a slit and it has embroidered patterns on the bottom and has some subtle places of gems. I like that, you know, you don't have to go overboard with the gems just to make it limited edition worthy quality, but you know, execute it nicely here. And the linings are great too. And she has pants. How awesome is that? I read it in an interview that the animators gave her pants, both Elsa and Anna pants, because they were going to be doing more action-oriented stuff in the film, so that's why they have pants. And of course, the boots. Very nice button details, gold paint details on the front. And finally, she has her belt. It's a leather belt, and I think that is actually an actual belt. It's not stitched to anything. I think it's actually tied in the front, but attached with little tabs to keep it in place. I'm not going to take them out so that they fall nicely. I'm worried that if I take them out, they're going to poke out, stick out everywhere. And I'm excited about these hand sculpts because they look so natural. They look so lifelike, not in detail, but the way they're positioned, because the old hand sculpts were like kind of flat. They're just like sticking out, but these ones look really nice. And of course for Anna, she has the other hand in a fisted position, which is great because in all the promotional posters, she always have them fisted, like holding her cape, so that was a nice touch. Articulation, they have the usual shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, and knee joints. Of course the head joint as well. They do have swiveled waist joints, but they were a little tight, but once you force it, their waist can turn as well. And we're back with the original Snow Gear Anna. So I just want to compare the faces. Like the faces reflect how they have matured. In the original one, she's like very cartoony looking with bigger eyes and this expression. But the new Anna, she's subtle, she's matured. She's like, I'm ready to go on an adventure and save Elsa. But I love the fact that the color schemes, they kept it like the bright magenta colors. She still has it, so you know that it's immediately Anna. You're associating her color with her character already. So overall, Anna is perfection. I really don't have anything negative to say about her, aside from the fact that their hair was like blush, cut on the back. Like, I think Mulan cut her hair with a sword. But aside from that, outfit is very detailed. I love the fact that the pieces come off, the pants, the skirt, the belt, the cape, and the hair. Even though it's cut bluntly, it is styled nicely, so kudos to Anna. So I think that is it for my review and unboxing on the limited edition adventure Anna doll from the Disney store. So they're pretty awesome. I would recommend anyone to get them, even if you're not a doll collector but you just love the movie and you love the characters. It's definitely something you would want to have in your collection. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Facebook at Chaymie Creates for more photo content, where I'll be taking pretty photos of these pretty dolls. Alright, so that is it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to like, thumbs up, and subscribe for more video content. And everyone, stay indoors, stay safe, wash your hands often, and we'll see you again in my next video. Bye!